Hey everybody, it's Kelly and I'm here with day 31. So today and tomorrow, and it's done. I love this project so much and I can't believe that it's almost finished. So today was a joyful day. This is my nephew that I talk about. You recognize these two, my great nephew and my great niece and their mama. And they came to visit me at work so they could pick up their Christmas presents, the kids, really, basically. And it was just a really joyful time. We didn't have a lot of time. They're in town for a short amount of time. I was gone for part of the time that they were here, but I just felt so blessed that they were able to at least come and I was able to see them. I have not seen her since September, and so she's changed quite a bit, obviously, because she's now 6 months old. So that was wonderful. And he's just changing, speaking in full sentences. And it's so nice to hug on these two because they're two of my favorite people. So I have pictures of our little gift exchange in my room, literally. So this is really cute because this is my great niece actually laying on my massage table, just kind of, hanging out, reading a little book, keeping her occupied. And her mama is right here and I'm right here. So we weren't going to let her fall off, but it was just fun to have them there. So I need to fill this space with some journaling, and I'm playing around a little bit here with these pieces. This was the card I was originally thinking about for the journaling. Problem is, there's not enough room for journaling here. If this was just like a little filler card, that would be great. I also played with this because it's on the wish list, kind of a Christmas theme, but the color is so more vibrant and this just doesn't feel right down here because the color is so dark up here. Toyed with this gridded paper, not my favorite. And then I happened upon this paper as I was looking at my stash, and I think this is it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use this paper on the back of this photo. And then I have these two cards that I hope that one of them is going to work. And I think one of them will. As kind of a little, one will work for just kind of the journaling piece of it. And I think, okay, I was going to say, I thought for a second I cut that a little bit. This is an old piece of Lawn Fawn. I'll give you the paper name. I think I bought this last year. Lawn Fawn Snow Day remix, and it's the Wool Socks remix. In 2019. So that might still actually be available in a couple places. So I like how this is tree themed. Now I'm going to come back to these. I have a big space to fill here, and I grabbed my red die cuts because there's a lot of red, thinking that's what I'm going to do there. But we'll see. I can add maybe some green with chipboard. Labels, I have a green label. So much fun would be good on that. So I'll play with that a little bit. But let's figure out how I'm going to journal. And so I've got this Christmas gathering, because this was a Christmas gathering, and I have this Dear Santa from, and honestly, I think that's the one that I want to use in this particular case. Now, do I go with, let's see, we've got the joyful. This is more kid themed, but I have this paper bow here, so I could add that in at the bottom of this and maybe just leave some extra space. And I'm kind of feeling that. I'm feeling the extra space in this one. I am not feeling what my ATG just did. Usually it does that where it gets a little wonky when I was going to say when I'm starting to run out, which I am definitely not. So let's hope I can repair this without, there we go. I'm not quite sure why that does that, but it does do that sometimes. It hangs up a little bit. Oh, I know why it hung up, because I don't have the little white plastic. Oh, here it is, right here. There we go. That will travel across, and it's not good if it does that because it hangs up. Okay, So we have that. Let's see, joyful. I need to just trim this up a little bit better. It did feel like a really joyful, sweet time today. And I know that that's really white on white there, but I think that's okay. And I could do some enamel dots here. There we go. Looking for my... Now, I also want to make sure that on the front side, that's where I'm going to put the number, just because that's the first part of this story. I usually try to get it on the first page if I'm going to do a multiple layout. One of the reasons I'm doing a multiple layout is obviously I have more pictures that I want to include. These are all the... I just took a couple of really quick snaps today. So I want to include that because these are the pictures I took. Yeah, that's good right there. But I also... whoops, I also know that tomorrow, because I have an idea of where my book is headed, I know that tomorrow my story is going to be a 6x8 is what I'm is my feeling. Well, I pretty much know that that's what it's going to be, is a 6x8 story. So if I do that, then I definitely want this to be on the a double page here. So it works out all around. So there's my bow, and I think I'm going to grab a little enamel dot if I've got the green, which I do not. I don't have that green. So I'm going to put a hold on that. I still have my pieces from my Tiny Shapes and Puffy Dots. So this looks like I'm going to need to glue these down a little bit. I was going to let them go free, but I think they need to be glued down, just with the way this is sitting. What I'm thinking is I can do is this little piece right here. And I think I'll just actually do that now, because if I add anything up here, I definitely can just add them to the top there. And I might add some phrases. That's my thought. Actually, that's the wrong side. So that's this side. Okay, so that's good. I really like how that looks. Now, on this side, I need to get in... I have to get this back. Getting that little wiry piece in here can be fun. Okay, so guys, just see if you follow me. Wine, New Year's Eve. This is how I'm doing New Year's Eve, because this happened on New Year's Eve, and I'm scrapbooking tonight. So a little bit of wine tonight. So happy New Year's, actually happy New Year's Day when you see this. Happy 2021. Then, now this is back to where the photos are going to merge. And this is a lot of extra space up there. So, I'm looking at some of these pieces. Our tradition. No, our tradition is to get together as a family. There is the best, which that would be cute. Let's see. There is some space up in here too, so that I could do something up in there. There is the family. There's a little family piece there in gray. Here we go. Here's the other piece I was looking for. Let's see. There's another piece here that says, "This is so good. So much fun." That would be cute. Oops. And I thought that I would like to do one of these circles up here. So All My Heart Is Right Here. Christmas Magic. I like that. Pure Magic. I like the Christmas Magic or the Merry Christmas. So these are from an Ellie Studio paper. Oh, here we go. Oh, that would be kind of fun. A couple of years ago. And then I have this little piece right here. I actually like the way that looks. Now, I'm also thinking I would love to include that family. The So Much Fun would be cute here, though. And then if I put it on the outside, I can cut that off. So, okay, so that looks good to me. Let's do this piece up here. And when I edited the photo, I looked at it, and I have a piece in the background I could have cut out in editing, but I didn't get it done. But oh well. So much fun. Life is so much fun when you're 2. And then pop this. He's actually looking at his sister's present. He has stolen more than one of her presents this year, from what his mama said. And I think what I'm going to do is just kind of drop this right below, because that green piece needs to sit on the photo, because I can't easily cut that. Okay. Christmas magic. And then I'll just cut the tiniest bit off the top of this circle. And then this piece, I'm going to put a little bit of extra glue on the back of this. Oh, and I just realized 30. I need a 30 on here, 31 on here somewhere. Okay, so, and I think I was originally thinking I was going to put it on here, but I already have taken care of that. All right, so 31, I can always do it back in my green pieces here. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to add it here. I can pop some red, maybe some of those red puffy dots on here to kind of echo what's going on with the green in the background, in the other page. I'll add one up here. I may come back and add some here, but let's see what happens with the next page, the back side of this. Okay, just about have that done. All right, here, so there's the back side. Again, I have that little space there. So, is there anything I can get in here? I have this family, and I like that, but there's no other gray, and that wall is like a really beigey color. So that's gonna look funny. I do like the wonder and joy phrase, but that's on his head. And if I do it just on there, it's going to look a little bit funny. Let's see. I do have a making a mess. That would have been that would have been correct for a couple of other things. I do cupping in my practice, and to entertain him, I was putting the cups on my arm, and then he was pulling them off, and he thought that was the best thing ever, which was kind of funny. So I could do some candy canes up here maybe. Oops, and these, when they cut them in the factory, that one didn't cut all that well. And I realize they are floating. I don't like how floaty they look there. That tradition sticker is going to have to wait until next year, I think. I do have the best, but that's in black, and I don't have any other black on here. So let's see, what else could we do up here? Oh, maybe a circle. I had those special delivery from the North Pole. That would be cute because obviously it really didn't come from the North Pole. Or all my heart is right here. It's the most wonderful time of the year would also be cute too. But I think I'll use the special delivery from the North Pole on this one. And there's so many words on here, I'm going to have to get this way to the edge. And then I do have a green puffy dot left. So I think we can pop that on here. Yeah, we're going to put this up here. And then what can I do on that photo? Let's see if I have anything in red that might work. I like this little ho 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 piece. It is creamy compared to the white though. Okay, what else do we have here? We have a little star, Christmas, twinkle, so jolly. Here's the thing though, she wasn't really all that jolly. She wanted a nap. I think I'm going to put the ho 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 here. And we'll pretend that this is not, and I'm kind of lining up so that I'm not lining up with the top corner of the book she's reading, which is her brother's book. I guess that's fair play because he was stealing her present before. Okay, so I need another dot, and because I don't have the dark green left, I'm just going to use the light green here. Kind of goes back to that. I think that's close enough. All right, guys, that's it. Day 31 is done. So I will be back tomorrow. Day 1 is my last one. I have some plans for kind of a little summary of my season with that. You'll also see how I treat my calendar as well too, because that'll be part of that video. Back to that calendar. So, all right, you guys, day 31. Hope you guys are doing great. I will be back tomorrow. Bye, everybody.